Big Blue Truck Sing. Yeah, this is another Big Morphers review. Featuring Hasbro, but unfortunately featuring no light because I have rather stupidly forgot to charge it up. It's downstairs. It's where it normally is. It's where it normally charges. But unfortunately, I have actually forgotten to actually do anything about it. Womp womp. Anyway, this is the Beast X Wheeler Zord, I think, the gorilla. Now, this is one hell of a bit. This sword's a bit of a mess because, yeah, it looks alright in Wheeler mode, but these two pieces here. Yes, we've got front part, which we'll get to later, and this, which again we'll get to later because it's got something to do with the gorilla mode. Now, the reason that these are separate is because they're supposed to attach onto the Wheeler Zord somewhere. This piece here goes underneath, and I'm not sure where exactly, but and this piece goes in the back hole. Now, the reason why I didn't do this first, because first off, they're not properly secured in, and secondly, this does not feel too stable when this is underneath, so that's why I haven't done that. Right, so we'll quickly go over the Wheeler mode first. Of course, like with the other Zord, the Razor Zord, you can indeed fold this door down. Nicely done up on the other side too. Fold that underneath there. There's a peg in here that comes up, and you can indeed plug on the gorilla head there. The Wheeler Zord, yeah, it's very reminiscent of the Japanese counterpart. There's a lot of metallic silver going on, which is okay. I don't like how this doesn't feel very secure. It feels a bit wibbly wobbly. So I don't really like that, but they've done all the metallic silver on the wheels, which I do enjoy. They've done the correct decals on both sides, which is nice. They've this isn't looking so hot. There's some arm pegs here, but again, that's no issue. We'll get to that. And this looks disappointingly bare because this is meant to connect underneath here, and it doesn't really do that. So that's an issue. Anyway, we'll get to the gorilla mode, and to get to that form, we need to take off the back part here, take off the front part, and you're basically left with three truck components. Put this one off to the side just for now, and put this one off to the other side just for now. We need to bring in the gorilla body, and this is where the design very much differs from the Japanese version, because originally the Japanese version would connect together in a way where all the pieces, all three truck components would combine in like an alternative way. The American version requires this piece to be used, which is not present on the Japanese version. Take this piece, this part here, split it into two parts, which I must admit, just now it felt like they were going to break, which is not a good sign. The wheels on the back will get folded in. There we go. The feet here, I think they're fine. There's no paint on the Japanese version here, which is okay, I suppose. And this just combines like a mini Megazord. That's what I always thought of this design. Which I suppose is the kind of appeal for this Zord, but they wrecked it a bit. So we've got the feet here, and then the front part of the truck. Turn this upside down and then spin the head and open the visor so the eyes are visible. plug this in. It's very tight, I must say. Then we take the middle part here, take off the wheels, fold in the flaps here. So again, it's nicely molded on both sides. The side too, split in half. Inside there's some more pegs that can be folded up, and then you need to spin this bottom part round and then fold open the fist. Oh, it gets very tight to do. The fists are indeed hollow, but I don't mind that. Plug them in to the side and do the same on the other fist. And this one feels a lot easier to do for some reason. There we go. And then these wheel parts that are remaining, you've got these little slidey pegs on the side. They plug into the holes on the top, a bit like this. And waboom! This is the Beast X Gorilla Zord. And yeah, I'll say it's the one that sticks out like a sore thumb, basically, in the main trio. It doesn't look too show accurate, I must say. It doesn't really look show accurate at all because it's got this massive big body in the middle. I must say that originally these wheels meant to fold out from the back and round to here, and they cut that out, which will forever bother me. That aside, what about articulation? Because I must bring that up. Yeah, well, it kind of suffers. The arms don't really, the arms don't spin all the way around. The fists do though, which is new. The torso doesn't really move because the arms are in the way, although I suppose you could make it so it would. There we go. It is now. Sort of. And that's the only articulation this Zord has. Which is okay for just a standalone Zord. But we don't forget, we've just come from the Cheetah battle mode, and that's got a load of articulation. This barely has none. But it's got some borderline stuff. Now, luckily, I can show you what it's supposed to look like as a Japanese version. It's not accurate to the TV version in any way, but it's closer. It leaves out this part here. And I'm going to show you it now. So to get to that, my own version, we've got to remove these wheels. Top. We've got to remove these arms here. It is not easy. With the head. Oh, this is really tightly attached. Take off the legs and completely ignore this. Right. So what we've basically got to do is we've got to fold in the pegs on the fists here. Fold these parts in. So basically de-transform the fists. And then we've got to connect these two parts together. Now this is, again, very difficult. Fold open the wheel parts on the legs and then click them together. And then this is the different bit. Clip these two parts together. So it looks a bit like this. And then plug in the, and then spin the gorilla head around and plug that in. Now, yeah, it's not accurate in any way, but it looks a lot. This is how it. This is the close, because I remember seeing the Japanese version, and just like with the Samurai Megazord, this is the closest you can get to the on-screen version. I think, yeah, it looks like a brick. So if you want show accuracy, get the Japanese version. Although there was a valiant attempt with with the American version. It's not good. I mean, it's not good. It's not bad. So it's mid. And I'm wondering now. No, I should be leaving the rabbit until the next video. Yeah. So that's it for this video. The next one will of course feature the Beastex rabbit helicopter. This will be coming in the next video. So again, if you want to see that, stay tuned for next Monday. Mondays, it's the name of the game. And before you start asking, have I nicked this Monday idea off of anyone? Well, my answer would be probably a few people. But again, what other idea was I supposed to have? Like, what other day could I reserve videos for? On Mondays, well, Mondays came out on top. Ta-ra!